here are some recent book pickups that I've had, and I guess on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited I am to read them, plus a little update onto what I'm reading right now. We just got dumped on with 2 literal feet of snow, and it is once again snowing. As for what I'm currently reading, I am reading Dungeon Crawler Carl by Matt Dinneman. I decided to join the craze, join the mania, and get on board with Team Carl, and despite my previous assertions that I'm not big into the sci-fi and fantasy world, I've actually really enjoyed this. It's very different, it's very funny, it's very fast-paced. I find it interesting how it's layered with just crazy, insane bloodshed and hysteria and chaos, and then is also super funny at the same time. And so, I've been enjoying this. I don't know if this is something that I will immediately go into reading the next in the series, but for me, this might turn into an opportunity where I kind of just sprinkle in the book series throughout my other reads, over the next year or two, and just kind of use them as a nice palate cleanser. Now for my recent pickups and a 1 to 10 scale on how excited I am to read it. The Long Walk by Stephen King. This is like a 6 for me. I have zero expectations on this. I've heard it's a good book. I've heard the movie's okay. And, I don't set the bar or the standard or the expectation too high with Stephen King. Some of his stuff is great, but I have not been a fan of some of his other stuff. And so, no expectations for this one. I would say like a 6 out of 10. I finally picked up The Prince of Tides by Pat Conroy. This is like a 9.8 out of 10 for excitement for me. This sounds right up my alley. I read the prologue. We're already talking about mental health issues and people dying, and I am absolutely on board. Normal People by Sally Rooney. I'm like a 7.2 out of 10 on excitement to read this. I've heard good things, and I've also heard not so good things. And I've heard the writing is very simple, very almost like mundane, and the story is boring. But again, I've talked about how I like boring books. I like stories just about people and explorations of relationships and things of that nature. So this feels like something I will end up enjoying. I'm gonna call it a 7.2 out of 10 for excitement. My Darkest Prayer by S.A. Cosby. I'm gonna say like a 6.8. And the only reason I say that because I love S.A. Cosby's books is that this was his first one, and it was published kind of after the fact. And his writing has gotten continuously better. So now that I've enjoyed all of his later works and I see the improvement across each book, I'm hesitant in a way to go back to his original and see kind of how this is. But I just love S.A. Cosby, so I'm excited to read another story by him. So I would say 6.8. And Stephen King's The Shining. This is one that I've been trying to get my hands on for a while, and I really like this edition, frankly. And so this is like an 8.1 out of 10 for me. I love the movie. I've only seen it like once, so that doesn't really ruin the story for me too hard. And I just hear great things about this book, and I'm very excited. 8.1 out of 10.